Hello everyone, welcome. We are starting out a new game tonight, Sunless Sea. This has been requested before, so we're gonna give this a shot. I'm not quite wholly sure what to expect from this. You sure you want us to do a new game? Yes. I think this has got some kind of horror elements to it, but I think we'll figure out together. All right, captain's making 3 decades ago, in the reign of Victoria, London was stolen by bats. Now it lies miles below the surface. It was dreadfully inconvenient for everyone, but it opened a vast black ocean to you. Welcome to Unfreesia. A past weathered shadows, decade later. If you just want to go to Z, immediately choose this opportunity to revisit your past. You'll arrive later. Choose a past, decide who you are and where you want to be. Alright, well, let's choose a past. Okay. Choose a past, decide who you are and who you want to be. You now log a room above the blind helm. Now lodge. Okay. So who were you? Now you're a captain. Now you belong to Undrez. But who were you before? An ordained priest? An ordained priest. You fell from grace. Yeah, let me move a little bit. Oop, too far. Perfect. You fell from grace. There's nothing left ashore for you. An anonymous benefactor has found this way out for you. Perhaps to Z, you can overcome your appetites. You will be given a bonus to hearts, the skill for healing and morale. Okay? A natural philosopher. A natural philosopher? Your particular theories on time, blood, and starlight brought you down to Neth, the cavern where London lies. And now they take you out to Z. This will give you a bonus to mirrors, the skill of detection and perception. Ooh, okay. Veteran, veteran of the campaign of 68. You fought in the invasion of Hell, and that's where we're going to stop now. Hell, London's armies lost. You survived. Your loot and your pension have bought you a command. This will give you a bonus to iron, the skill of causing direct damage. A poet! A poet and educated and articulate. You seek sensation at sea. How you lucky you had how lucky you had a legacy to spend. Your long vanished father had a rich patron, it seems. This will give you a bonus to pages of the skill of trickery and knowledge. Street agent. All right. Your urgent gang cast you out when you grew too tall. You took to the sea rather than graduate to larger crimes. At last, big score. That last big score was enough to buy a ship. This will give you a bonus to veils, the skill of subtlety and evasion. So normally the way I would play RPG-esque games is I would automatically go for the veteran of 68, causing direct damage. We go right at him. But looking at this, healing the morale, that would be useful. I mean, it all sounds very useful to me. The poet would be fun. The skills of trickery and knowledge. Subtlety and evasion. Let's go with natural philosopher, actually. I like the detection and perception. So let's go natural philosopher. Okay. All right. Natural philosopher. Okay, we read this. Your acquaintances, the plausible surgeon, will serve as the ship's doctor until you find someone better. Talk to him to find out why he went to Z. Okay, continue. Oh, did I miss something? I thought it would bring me a chance to. Oh, I guess maybe I have to talk to him. Okay. Choose an ambition. What does winning mean to you? Your father's bones. Your father was lost at sea. You never knew him, but you often dreamed of him. Find and return his remains to London for a decent burial. Okay, fulfillment. Gather 100 tales. Learn all. Hey, welcome, Miles Harkin. So this is Sunless Sea. We are just getting started. We are going to be captaining a boat. We went from dredge. We were captaining a fishing boat, and then this is more of like a RPG esque. We start out right now. We're trying to choose our win condition, how we want to choose to win. But we've picked a poet, a once poet, now gone to the sea. So this is, yeah, interesting indeed. It's very text based heavy, but I've heard good things about this series because there's this one, Sunless Sea, and then there's Sunless Sky, which is the sequel, which I've heard really good things about Sunless Sky. But I figured we gotta start at the beginning. So Father's Bones, for our win, we find our father's remains, bring him back to London. Fulfillment, gather 100 tales, learn all you can of Z, write a masterpiece, retire. I feel like this, without reading the other ones, I would say as a poet, I'm feeling this is probably the win condition we should go for. But let's read the other ones. Well, you know how it is to be poor. Now you want a mansion, servants, fine clothes, a family, perhaps. Okay. Private kingdom. Establish a colony where you're an absolute ruler and utopian, perhaps. You can't choose this now, but you might find an opportunity to switch to this later in the game. Interessante. Okay. I I'm thinking we go for fulfillment. Gather 100 tales, learn all you can of Z, write a masterpiece, retire. I think poet, as a poet who's, I don't think I can go back, but as a poet who's spending all of his family's money, I feel like this would be our go-to. So let's do this. Okay. Whenever you return to Fallen London, you have the option of retiring, but you'll need to write your master work first. An occurrence, your objective, ambition. Quality now becomes London's most venerable. Okay. A last scrap of paperwork. Captain, an irregularity with the harbor master's office. They wish to know what's your address. Do you prefer ashore? This will determine what people call your captain, but your captain gender is up to you. Interesting. Madam, the Z captains choose this. More Z captains choose this more than you expect. My lord, perhaps you really did come from a noble family. Who's to know? My lady, prefers. Perhaps you really do come from a noble family. Who's to know? Okay, that's the same. Captain, will do perfectly fine while ashore, as well as at sea. Thank you. Citizen, of a term of address popular amongst the people of the egalitarian settlements. Or, sir, no description. Well, I mean, it almost feels like we have to go for Madam. What do we think? Are we going to go for a Madam playthrough? Or we can always go for a Milady. Madam, heck yeah. All right. Madam. Strong woman's. Yes. Welcome aboard. Madam, it is. The last piece of advice: explore, take chances. This captain will probably die. The Z is hungry, but each captain passes on lessons to the next. Alright. So. Alright, and just like that. Oh, alright, what profile do we want? Let's see here. Oh. Oh. I love this profile, but I feel like this is not the appropriate character for this. I feel like now that I know that this is a profile picture, we should make a mad captain. Okay. Okay, I like that. This is giving me who's the old cartoon Looney Tune grandma that owns Tweety Bird and Sylvester? But that's who that is. That's a very specific Granny. Thank you. Very specific. I mean, this is almost a little too on the nose for the poet, right? All right, what we got here? Okay. Boy, that's like this is the face of your mother and father are also brother and sister to each other. That's what that looks like to me. Oh, bandits. Oh, spooky. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that guy's doing. Mmm. Mmm. Bald. Bald. I think this one. Wait, was that the Invisible Man? This guy? I think so. Or at least he's like wrapped in bandages as the Invisible Man. You can give stream a couple seconds. It's always on a little delay. I'm thinking we go for this one. I like the hat. She's giving me I spend my parents' money as our description of our character that we picked. I spend my parents' money. I'm gonna write a great masterpiece. I think this is the right one. Oh, now here comes the big one. All right, name. All right. I often with RPGs often go with biblical names just because it's always fun. My often go-to is Lilith, but do we have any other name suggestions from the chat? Ruth? Ooh. I like it. Ruth? That's a good one. All right. Fallen London. Fallen London. Deep, dark, and marvelous. All voyages start here, and this is where successful voyages end. Excuse me. Advice for captains. Advice for captains. The much lamented M. I'm gonna butcher the French names. The much lamented M. Dimios. Dimios. Found a watery grave long ago. Probably your end will be no better. But if you read this book for invaluable advice, your chances will greatly improve. On endings and beginnings, captains often die. This is not the end. When you die, you will learn lessons that will help you survive next time. Beware the layout of the Untrace. It's Untersea. Untersea, because it's supposed to be undersea. Untersea changes with each new captain, but home waters are stable and islands are only so far off. On exploration. Exploration is the heart of the game. Risk brings reward. Staying close to London is safe, but eventually you'll run out of fuel and supplies. Exploring and playing ports allows you to... Wait, what happens if I hit go? Oh, legacies. Okay, so this just Future captains can inherit some skills, officers, equipment, and money. Over time, you will find extra items and advantages that will allow you to preserve greater inheritance. Okay. Okay. This makes sense. Yeah. Oh, secrets and echoes. Speak to your officers and spend secrets on improving your abilities. Spend echoes on your equipment in port. You can often find officers in London. On Mercy, unforgiving mode is how the game is meant to be played. One autosave, updated whenever you reach port, and wiped upon death. If you're getting frustrated or want a more leisurely exploration, you can switch to merciful mode. Okay. Under the sea. Under the sea. Downwards, darker, full of strange horrors. Under the sea. I love it. On machines. Oh. I'm doing stuff here. Your prow lamp dispels darkness, reduces terror, reduces terror increase. Oh, reduces terror increase. Okay, that makes sense. Allows you to find Z markings. Z marks. Your engines, of course, drive the ship forward into the night. Both your prow lamp and your engines use fuel. More powerful engines use more fuel, but all lamps use fuel at the same rate. Try not to run out of fuel. Note that the Admiralty will compensate you with fuel or for port reports. On exploration, okay. Finding places to explore. Use your boat to scout. Technically, it's yeah, that's a word. But we're among friends here. On fighting, when an enemy is in your arc of your guns, you'll see the firing solution. The glowing around them fire button increase, and then when it is complete, let them have it. You can fire early if you like, but may miss. Larger ships have access to different gun slots. On stories, when you put into port, you can generally explore and exhaust all stories until your next visit. On terror, terror increases gradually over time while you're out at Z. Away from land, watch the skull. When you see orange or red pips, terror will bump up if you spend much longer in a frightening place. Many events will increase it too. New stories. We'll add new stories to the game from time to time. You can download them from the main menu. Okay. Sell this book. You're a veteran captain and require no more advice? Well, very well then. Ah. Well, that's gone. Okay. All right. London, the greatest city under sea. Alrighty. She's the greatest city on the undersea. And don't you forget it. Adopt a Bligman. Sits a Tom, a splitter crate, clicking and whistling at captains as they come near. Visit the Admiralty's office. They'll pay for information from the captains. Find out what and how. Visit the university. Can't do that. University is an inexhaustible appetite. Has an inexhaustible appetite for secrets, Z specimens, and other tidbits of esoteric lore. Provide a secret and prove your self-worth. Entry. Okay. Carouse at the Wolfstock Stock. There's no danger here. Just enjoy yourselves. I don't believe that. You might run into trouble. I guess they didn't say danger. They just said trouble. Hire more crew. Sensible sailors are looking for a safe run to tomb colonies, or at least a sane run to the southern archipelago. You'll need to buy drinks spread around the hires. All right. Let's see here. Adopt. What is this? A polite bow. You extend your hand to the Belgman, and the Belgman leaps on it. Its tendrils entwine your fingers, and it chitters quietly. It meets your gaze and bobs its dome in greeting. It's very small. It's old enough for naval service. You're pretty sure its mustache was drawn on with a pen in an attempt to look older. As you approach your ship's gangplank, the creature flutes and vibrates with apparent happiness. The bosun winces as you bring it aboard. Your lodgings. Read the morning papers. The Echo Bazaar Ignorant Market has increased tax on love stories. The Trader Empress has forbidden singing in the streets outside of her palace. The anarchists of the Calendar Council have inexplicably dynamited a drinking fountain. The Minister of Public Decency has located and destroyed the nest of gallbladder wasps. You now have one of this recent news. Okay. Alrighty. Go back to the rest of the city. Continue. Let's see here. Let's pay a visit to the Admiralty's office. They'll pay for information. Okay. Ask if there's anything in particular. This port, speak to your agent here, and return will see you rewarded. Okay. Visit the port below and return information from somewhere not far from home waters. Retrieve. Visit the port named. The named port to retrieve citation. Yeah, okay. From Galler's Morn in the Corsar's Forest. So Galler's Morn. I feel like this is one of those games where I should be writing down names of places. Speak to a higher authority. Notice that you've proven yourself, perhaps. Survey 3 ports and then return to win the MRT's approval. Alright. Go. Alright. A lot of information taken. It certainly is. Offer passage to tomb colonists. Journal. Objectives. But this is, where is this? Retrieve strategic information from Galler's Morn, Crosshairs, Galler's Morns, and Corsairs Forest. Somewhere not far from home waters. Okay, that's not really that's not really passenger. Agree to carry the gnomic Gallivant to the Cuman Canal or the Iron and Misery Fungling Station, or both. History or is a horse who will prick it with their spurs. He cries to no one in particular. A drop of blood may be precious as a ruby. Okay, go. He puffs out his chest. Ruby studs gleaming from the lamplight. I knew London had enterprising souls still left in it. I am seeking truths, madam, which I am told I may find in the Iron and Misery of Funging Station, and the Comene Canal. Ideally, I'd learn both, but I could settle for one. For Port Cecil, will be a contest, and we will change the world in a game of chess. A king will fall. Okay. Question is, do we offer? Tomb colonists are looking for a safe run. Okay. Challenge try again. You may have better one. You've lost, but I've gained one. Oh. Okay, there's our total crew. All right. Sure. Alright, let's go to the shipyard here. Detailed information, hull 75 capacity, weight, quarters, deck, costs. Oh, these are, so this is our current ship. This is our, okay, so we've got like a middle of the road ship. Okay, down towards the bottom of the, okay. All right, your journal objectives. Click the launch button to leave port. Now, if I were the launch button, where would I? Ah, ha ha ha! Movement. Use the keys to move. Tap twice to reach full speed. Tap S to slow down or reverse. A and D keys to steer. What's going on with this boat? Can I interact with these people? Is the bat? Something awaits you on board. I don't know if I like that. Do we have a map anywhere here? We sure do. Boy, it ain't helpful though. Is this our... When you see... Okay. Oh, okay. Spacebar. Pauses. Cool. When you see green lights on the ship, you're in the dark, and your crew terror will increase, which it is. Watch for the pips of the terror indicator. It will increase faster when you're far from land. Don't let it reach 100. Yes! Got it. Okay. A forlorn and wailing cry. The megalopolis turns on its back legs, neatly folded, and blushes blood guts from its wounds, and golden glow begins to dim. Dissect it for knowledge. Let's get it for supplies, because we need, we need food. Okay. Let's repair. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. You've encountered an opponent. The red arc shows the range of your deck gun, keeping the enemy in range while your crew is working on a firing solution. When this happens faster, you keep the enemy in your prow light, and the deck gun will highlight it as your crew is making progress towards firing solution. Press space to close firing solution. You defeated your opponent. Move. Okay. Headlights, prow lights will turn on and off, leaving or reducing the rate at which. Okay. Hold on now. Where's my journal objectives? Okay. Take the colonists to Vanderbilt. What is their deal? Okay. There we go. This is not where we want to go. Fragments. You receive fragments when you discover a new place. Acquire enough of them and you'll gain a secret. You can use secrets to improve your captain's skills by talking to officers or some... Okay. Is that a comatose ferret? Mostly immovable, occasionally it's feral. Excellent. Oh. Oof. Kill it for supplies. Oh, we are at max speed. Okay. Holy heckin' ball sacks. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Are you gonna... Dang! There's not really a whole lot of, like, evasive maneuvers with this boy. Alrighty, you gained... Okay, cool. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is one of our stops. Interesting. While it's low, once you run out, the crew will begin to starve. You can buy more on certain points. Okay. Hit the dock button. Alright. Here in the dark waters, run. Oh, yeah. Assist him. Hell yeah. Near the enemy. Dinner bells sound throughout the port. You carry a ladder and one of long-moored, half-legal ship hoists You prop the ladder in the porthole, and the Gallivant assures you the cabin of the French diplomat. He ascends, swiftly leaving you to carry the ladder away. Half an hour later, the Gallivant back on your deck. He polishes his ruby cuffs. I have seen the face of eternity printed in ink. It was a terrible face. Uh, you were to visit the appointment. Still one point left to visit. Knows his target's face. Okay, cool. Listen for surface gossip. Prime spot for the pub and wine, but the interests of the Echo Bazaar, the laws of London prevent it. They don't like competition. Still, there are temporary half-legal holisters in long moored ships. Here, you trade with suntan surface sailors. Stories of Paris and Batavia. Wow. And Lost Fires and Final Isles. Okay. Gather information for the port report. As usual, gates are shut and remain free of sabotage. If anywhere besides London is safe, undersea is here. The surface nations have an interest in keeping the way open. Okay. Shots. Alright. We've got to buy some more food. Alright, so we need some more fuel. Oh, okay, here we go. Here you can buy fuel, supplies, equipment, and trades. The shops are displayed. Okay. London's currency is echoes. To earn money, explore the map, and bring back port reports. And treasures you can trade too, but exploration and stories are much more profitable. Oh, so this is as much as we have. And we're buying one. And that's all the money that we have. Click here to jettison. My food supplies didn't go up then. Okay. Oh, okay. Journal. Hold. Engines, bridge, spawns, tune qualities. Sell them there. Where's the tune? Left click and drag assigned officers, or right click to speak to them. Oh, okay. Speak. Increase your pages. Oh, ho. We'd like to talk secrets for that. You've gained pages total 6. You've lost 1 secret. Okay. After his desires and ask for his desires and ambitions. Shut up. If you know it, they collect corpses. He shifts his seat. Vast, noble, complicated corpses. What I could learn, what I could see, my dearest captain, if we ever find ourselves in the Chalonnet, I do hope you might see it fit to release me from our arrangement. What happens if I talk to my mascot? Yo, entertain. Yeah, let's fucking go. You see an a ticklish thing. Flails and squirms as you tickle it. Its high-pitched warble is almost certainly a giggle. When you stop to check that you're not actually hurting it, it wraps its tendrils around your fingers and pulls your hand back. Apparently, it's enjoying itself. Let's go! Petting my tentacle pet! Of course, I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Okay. So we need to go to tomb colonies. Is there... Yo, what is this? Yo, that thing's motoring along. Oh. Oh. Oh, buddy. Did that thing not? What? The glassy chop of dark water, the iron chatter of feet in the hatch. Perhaps you can get better, perhaps let your sailors eat it. This young jelly, lesser subspecies. Do the dreams of the jelly become real? In case now, it is sad, sick of goop dissolving into the sea. I think we let it disperse. A face. From below, the jelly furl's cap does look like a woman's face. She dissolves in smeared paint. You now have one Z story. Oh, yes. Yes, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for them Z stories. Let's go. Yeah, weird. Weird indeed. I guess it was just a jellyfish. Barnder's pillow. It had a face. Well, it had a face after we killed it. It dissolved. Oh. Well, can I... Oh. Oh, I don't think that's good. No, I don't think we want to fight another ship. Not with 2 supplies and not enough fuel. So I'm curious about heading back here to this Mutton Island. Which we are... Murray Straits. Alright, Claire's Haven. You have established fish bell. Okay. Let's see. Locked. Sure. Oh, you succeeded in Paige's challenge. You gained 2 terror. Neutral. You gained 25 fragments. Neutral. That's all for now. Okay. Gained a secret. Speak to the officers to improve your abilities. Okay, cool. Continue. Chat with the fishermen. Little ships apply the waves. Smugglers at their work. Canadian pirates or Canadian ships putting to resupply. Nothing dramatic, but enough interest to the Admiralty. You've lost 1 echo for a new total of 14. You now have 1. Okay. Now these things I'm getting from the ports, I believe. Alright, so let's launch. I believe will allow me to, when I go back to London, which I think that's where I'm going to take us. Mostly because we're running low on supplies. But we also have a little bit of an unknown here. What is the back deal? There are no islands within Zbat's range. Will the ship to strong waters, the crew grow blissfully. They swap old stories, fed the crew. Alright. So nothing really. I mean, this is land, isn't it? Yeah, that's gotta be land. Some sort of beetle has invaded our morsels. This is the whales tonight. Home waters, sailors. Watching for lights of London. Boy. You're low on fuel. Buy more before you run out, or you can be stranded in the dark. Don't worry. We should be able to make it back to London town soon. Now this is the dock. This is where we were before. Is this dock? Alright, retinue and men. Her enduring majesty custom service works closely with Her Majesty's public decency. The masters of the bazaar today, they have selected you for inspection. Don't cheat them. Let them do their worst. You have nothing to hide. This will also reduce your suspicion if your suspicion is 5 or more. Declare all controlled goods. Pay the customs duty. I don't have anything. Talk your way out of the search. Set something aside. They didn't even know about every little trinket. Vexed and frustrated, they roam your decks like wolves. They tear through your belongings like terrorists. At last, they leave. Menace, suspicion hasn't changed because it's lower than 5. Alright. Collect messages from the harbor master. Something has changed north. Someone wants to sign on. That's all for now. Let's see here. A little gift. A very fine evening to you, Captain. What you might call mentor. Very fond of adventurous sea captains, and he would like to offer you what he might call a dispensation on an account of he's so fond of sea captains. Behind the blind bruiser on the deck stands a dray piled high with fuel and supplies. Accept his dispensations. Do make sure you have 15 points of space on the hold. I'll come back later. Inquest. Too good to be true. Who? Oh, well, let's do. Who is this? He runs a very fine and very liberal establishment just across the river. What is much patronized by sailors and men of wit and vinegar. a public house, and there is no obligation to speak of. My patron would hope only that you might remember him kindly, and I suppose that you have the opportunity, should you arrive, to return his kindness. Then I do not imagine you would refuse the offer. Hmm. I mean, what the heck? I need the supplies. You gain 5 fuel, 5 supplies. You accept the proposal. You now have 1 menace suspicion. All right. I mean, we needed the supplies, so it's fine. How come the... oh, that's fuel barrels. Okay. London. Visit the MLT's office. They'll pay for information. Continue. The Cumin Tunnel. You gain 5 echoes. You are no longer have any of this perfunctory report. Okay. Quick you've lost 1 report. You gain 5 echoes. You are now have 1 favor to the ammo royalty. Gain 1 fuel for a total of 13. Why isn't this number increasing? This is supplies. Why isn't this number increasing? Not as such yet. Okay. Perhaps not. Your lodging. This. Okay. We rested. Let's see here. Officers. Speak. Let's gain some more. Possible surgeon. He speaks familiar of diseases and hauntings, as he knew their first names, but chose not to disclose them as a courtesy of the indiscretion, and makes some of his advice confusing, but you learn intriguing details. Okay, interesting. Hold. So I have 13 fuel. Why does it say I only have 2 fuel barrels? Okay. Sure, yeah. Who will get there today? You've lost 1 authority. Total of 0. To Roser's Wharf. Okay. Right, that's locked. Perhaps not. Actually, hold on a second. If I pull up my, go to my hold. Did I not just pick up? Did I not just pick up somebody? Escort some interested acquaintances to the Rose Market. They hope to be a satisfying trade. This will usher in a few days at the Rose Market and perhaps a new buyer. Okay. That's weird. I thought... oh shoot, am I eating... am I losing stuff while in port? That doesn't seem right. Well, we're not any worse off than we were at the start of the game. And that's important, is we're not worse off. Hunter's Keep. Oh. Alright. Let's stop here at Hunter's Keep. Or not? ... question mark. Alright. Welcome Gardens. one report now. A very modest challenge. 75% chance, let's do this. You succeed at the Veils challenge. You know something of Hunter's Keep. You gained 40 fragments, a total of 90. Nice. Piano drifts. You peer through an open French window into a grand parlor. Grand in size, if a little reduced in style by dust and neglect. A dark-haired, pale-skinned young woman bends earnestly over the piano keyboard. Another fair-haired, but unmistakably her sister, sprawls on the sofa with a book. A third sits with the fireplace starting sorrowfully into embers. Soon, she says, and the piano music falters and stops. We'll go hungry, and then the end will come. For me, but not for you. The pianist raises her eyes from the keyboard. Hush. If we don't speak of it, she frowns. As she's seen you at the window, you withdraw. Present yourself at the house. Knock, knock. The maid, shouldering topaz eyes, shows you into the parlor where the three young women wait. A visitor, cries youngest. The next youngest chuckles, and the eldest sighs. Do excuse the Indicrum? Indicrum? She says, visitors are rare. You are very welcome. I am Cynthia. The noisy one is Phoebe, and the cheerful one is Lucy. You are in good time for lunch. Will you join us? Oh. Who do we lunch in? Do we luncheon with the sisters Cynthia? Cynthia, the oldest, melancholic, pensive, and occasionally dramatic. Luncheon with the sisters Lucy. Lucy is the middle sister, sunny, relentless, restless, prone to giggles. Or do we luncheon with Phoebe? Phoebe is soft voice, watchful, unpredictable. What do we think? Alrighty. I think we do Phoebe. Maybe the oldest? Eldest? Okay. Alright, we'll go with Cynthia. Gain one tier. Cynthia grabs your arm and whispers to you. Her eyes are wide and blue. Her hair is wild and tangled. Bats might nest in it. It seems to you that you're sitting on the hillside above a wide blue lake, listening to the story of murder, an axe, a net, blood, and scent of water. Another chop? Cynthia asks. You've barely touched your food here. Here, I'll have the maid wrap something up for you. You can't go hungry. It isn't safe to be hungry. You gained one terror. You now have one tale of terror. That's all for now. You gain one supplies. Cool. You are now acquaintance with the sisters. Iron remains unchanged at 25. You are now have the gods of Z Salt's attention. Ooh, I don't know what that means. When the sisters are not feeling sociable, they will be tempted out of their lair by the smell of new stories. Go. Knock and wait. You ask the sulphur-eyed maid to carry a few hints of the news to the sisters. Oddly enough, she comes back with the message that their headaches are cured and you are invited to lunch. Gods. All right. Do we luncheon with Cynthia, Lucy, or Phoebe? Yeah, apparently, there are gods in this game, and we have some of their attention now. I don't see that ending well for us, but hey, you know. I'm thinking, do we go with Cynthia again? Your acquaintance with the sisters, but something has changed. Okay, so you're acquainted with the sisters. Acquainted with the sisters. Okay. Yeah, well, the eldest was scary. Maybe the youngest isn't so scary. Yeah, so Phoebe is the youngest. Lucy is the middle sister. And that almost felt like it was a word puzzle. The Cynthia is the oldest, and Lucy is the middle child. Phoebe is well, you can say Phoebe was the youngest, but all right. Here's a story. Phoebe has a story to tell. Oh boy, do I have a story to tell you. Of two lovers parted by water, and of a raven that carried messages, of a fragment of the moon. She beats time on the table and speaks as if the song she can only hear. The effect is hypnotic. Oh, cool. We lost her. I jumped ahead. Your attention drifts out through the skylight of the dining room and to a false stars glittering on the roof of the cavern. You drift like a puffball spore. The undersea shimmers below. Islands like the mineral specimens on the black velvet ships bob like wood chips between the islands. Vast spined things pulse in the deeps. There's a scent, like the scent before a storm. The storm came, said Phoebe quietly. Everything changed. Somewhere in there, you finish the last course. The scowling maid reluctantly serves cheese and Bath Oliver biscuits. That must be a very British thing. She talked to you so much you calm down and doze off. Hell yeah. All right. So we have one memory of distant shores. You've acquainted with sisters, gained a supply, new total of 7. We've lost terror. Fragment remains unchanged at 90. You now have the gods of Z Storm's attention. I don't remember what the other one was. They're not made as clear, though their stories are a series of unwelcoming growls that Phoebe, Lucy, and Cynthia, all 3 are indisposed. No lunch today, apparently. Well, that was interesting. That was interesting. What was it? Interesting. Okay. And hey, we left here with more supplies than we got here. All right, well, let's head on north here. Ooh. Oh, hold on a second. Dust echoes with a spins. These are the waters around the tomb colonies. These are the. This is where we need to take the corpses. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay. Yep. All right. Oh shoot! 5 damage. Yikes! Stripes. What is this? Oh, it's a bat swarm. Loot and sculler her. The vile old vessel. These seas aren't safe. Take what you can and move on. Okay. The pinnacles don't sail far from their hidden harbors, but there's something in the back of the hold. You have finished opening the cabinets of curiosity. A scout crate. Crates, the source of substance, a fundamental elemental of cargo. Hard track and water. Unexpected boxes of nails. A would-be wit remark, and the nails look tastier than the hard track until the officer's glares silence her. Okay, close. All right. Okay, that's good. We're down 4 health. I don't want to burn all of our supplies. Okay, here we go. We have oh, this is where we send out the Z-Bat. All right, your Z-Bat has discovered something. Click the message to mark the location on your chart. Click the chart icon to discover so far. Click the bat, and then click the mark, and then click the map. Okay. Hold on a second. That's not what I wanted. I mean, it is what I wanted, but oh wow! So he found something up there. Okay. Um. Clarissa's Point. This was. There was something here, right? Where was that other place I was supposed to take? Where's that? Cumin Canal. Do I not have? Do I not have the Hold up a minute. Do I not have that gnome anymore? Huh. All right. Well. Oh, here we go. Is this? An absent friend is everything. It's everything I imagined. He tells you breathlessly, but there's someone missing. Please bring her to me. A vague commission. She went off to the Mangrove College. She needs to get out of London, but Vanderbilt Bright is just as safe as the college. I'll wager she's bored of mud by now. Look for the shady sort in the Mangrove College, somewhere in the south of the Untersea. Okay. Let's see. Explore, gained memories. And, gather gossip. It's good. Visit the curators. The captain's the first curator. Gives audience the first curator is responsible for the preservation of the tomb colonies. It has been here much longer than London, like the oldest tomb colonies, but even the tomb colonists. Okay. Listen to the whisper request. 7 colors. Como Sagrad, Igro, Pellegrin, Stewart has list. Find them here and there across the wide Black Sea. Okay. Okay. I don't know if this is doing something to me or not. Ah. Okay. Officers. Let's see. Shops. Now, am I supposed to be selling this? I don't know if I'm supposed to, well, oh, what the heck? I mean, what the heck? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's take off. We've got, first playthrough, let's go capitalism, yeah! Alright, let's turn this bad baby around. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. We're not doing bad. I think. I honestly 100% feel like that meme where the guy comes in, "Are you winning, son?" Shit, man. I have no idea. Ganz Abyss. Air trembles, breathe. Air trembles, a breath of change passes. Oh, let's send out the bat. Oh, there's no island. Oh, wait. I guess that's not a discoverable place. I don't know what that is. And I don't think I want to fight it. So I do, initial thoughts, I do like how combat is pretty simplistic. As long as you keep them in range of your gun and you wait until, speaking of which, and you wait until the, wait. Do I not have infinite ammo? Yeah, and then we just wait for, oh. Come at me, bro. Yeah, come at me, bro. Let's butcher it for supplies. I was gonna say, how simplistic this is. As long as they're within, like, your red circle and you wait for the green light to pop up, you hit. Let's send it. Ha 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 ha. Full power. Full power. Ha 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 ha. Ooh. Uh-oh. Suffered 5 damage. Oh, okay, so it's a temporary thing. Okay. You feel like you're being watched. Fed the crew. You guys couldn't wait, like, a couple minutes to just pay for your own food? Okay. Alright, yeah. I'm hoping that whatever they give us, for this stuff, gets us this. Alright. Collect messages from the Harbor Master. Someone wants to sign on. Oh, good evening, madam. What a marvelous evening, if you don't mind me saying so. And given it is my impression that you're obliging sort, I imagine you'll not mind at all. And since you're very obliging, perhaps you wouldn't mind if I making a little detour via Mount Palmerston with a few articles of cargo. If you happen to be in the area, the Cherry Man will, of course, cover your expenses for this trifling inconvenience. Yeah. After all, it's just one. Continue. Oh. Alright. You're a real sailor now, after all. You could go for one of those tobacco and praying places by the docks, but the prices of cathedrals are reasonable, and his daughters are real artists. But what sign will you choose? The Dauntless Hand. Commemorate your daring. Increase your iron by 2 permanently and cure up to 25 points of terror. Wheel of Mists. Increase your veils by 2 permanently and cure 25 points of terror. Unlock with 1 Z story. Oh, okay, we have got tails. Okay. Oh, okay. Unflinching Eye. Increase your mirrors by 2 permanently. Gamble. Okay. Remain unblemished. Okay. Let's increase our iron. Visit the Admiralty's office. Go. Go. Okay. A new recruit. Who awaits your attention? Perhaps not. The Dark Speckled Admiral. Dark Speckled Admiral, you're ushered into his office off Mansion's Prior, a cramped room with a vast desk. He surveys you across the desk. Ah, yes. The merchant captain of whom we hear such complicated things. The Admiral will purchase intelligence from you. Oh. Ask the Admiral. Submit vital intelligence. Okay. That's what he needs. Discover the Admiral's desires. Information. Visit a port and will be interested on the port reports. Visit places with particular interest and will be interested in strategic information you'll gain thereby. We will pay you. Don't worry. We understand you can't be expected to act entirely out of love of the Empire. His lip curls. What's left of it? Submit your. And what are the day-to-day stories? Visits. Okay. Well, there's nothing I can do here, so. Merchant venturer. I need a reliable agent. Failing that, an inevitable. Failing that, an native one. Here are my requirements. He has very specific needs, and you'll pay much better than the market rates, and won't ask how you came by these things. Continue. Devil's Bones dice. And outlandish artifact. Okay. Oh. Officers. They gave me 2 freaking surgeons. 6 iron, 6 heart. 1 heart, 1 page. There. I can't assign him anywhere else. That's stupid. You stupid. Man, how do I get echoes again? Because it really feels like I'm not getting, it really feels like I'm not, getting a fair out of this deal. Perhaps not. Okay. Oh. Let's launch. Oh. I did not mean to hit E. Alrighty, full tank of gas. Let's go. Actually, as I say that. Oh, Bernardo's Pillar. That's the university we need to go to. Okay. So we just need to go as south as we've ever been. Again. With less supplies than we started out with. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'd like to... Oh, here we go. All the south. All the south. All of the south are belong to us. Light ship. It's clear beam. Purchase fuel. They have little to spare, but it's twice the usual price. Speak to the crew. Recent news. Perhaps not. Acquaintances, memoir, objectives. Able to offer, you agree to smuggle London to Mount Palmerston. Alright, so we need... We need this crab stuff. Oh, you fucking... Hey, what's this boat doing? Something awaits you on the horizon, a sticky yellow glimmer for a moment, then fades. Is that ship hunting us? Why, yes. Why, yes, that ship was hunting us. Oh. Why there's more? Oh, I don't have enough. Like a glittering eye, you turn and there's a long, lanky, brown man. Listen, he says, I have a story for you. Something that pays your attention. Leave, don't look back. The situation, turn the situation. No, I have stories for you. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Let's do this. Ooh, nice. That's all for now. You'll find the story when next you make a port. A story of a wedding full of murders, and a leafless forest, and a vast serpent which eats souls. The tale of winds on and on, winds on and on like the serpent, until you are lost in the dizzy toils of the sinister ships and the glamorous corpses. You nod awake. He's gone, but not. It seems before searching your pockets for some small change. No, let me tell you something. Pay attention. Strategic information. Over here, rumors. High risk, a 30% chance. Okay, they're just giving me terror for this. There's something here at Hunter's Moon. Is my... Let me go back over here to this canal. Because... Alright, this is for science. This is for science. I'm making a note here. Huge success. Alright. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Make or break. You bastard. Your hull is damaged. How much hull do I have? Oh my gosh. Your hull is damaged. You can repair it in London's dry docks or a Z, or add Z by clicking the repair button. Repairs at Z are slower and consume supplies. Oof. This is probably it. This is probably it for our first captain. Oh! This is it. This is it. Go, Z-Bat. Save yourself. Oh, shipwreck. Your ship founders, and there are screams, a flood of dark water, the unforgettable sound of the ship's spine breaking. Ship beneath. Perhaps you'll be remembered in song. Ironclad will. Alrighty. Close. Alrighty. Perhaps you'll be remembered in song. No more. Sleep. Your memoirs, quality of lodgings has gone. Your first captain has died. Don't worry. These things happen. Explore boldly with your next captain. Choose a legacy to preserve something from your next captain. You've lost a crew member. Lose too many. We lost more than just a few, game. Alright, so nothing. Rip Ruth, yeah. Who'd have thought? Oh, interesting. So what do we want to pick? So if we were Ruth's rival, we get 25% of their iron value and one weapon. Ruth's pupil, we retain 50% of their mirror value and 50% of their money. Scavenger repeals part of their veils, sorry, value and 50% of their money. Retain of their heart and one officer. Correspondence, 50% of their pages value and their chart. I think this, really, their chart. What do you guys think? Sleep. Yeah, let's accept that legacy. Crabman. Alrighty. Choose a path. Continue. Let's go with the veteran, because okay, continue. Let's do Father's Bones. Let's do Madam again. Alrighty. Let's see here. I think this is a good profile. All right, names. Oh shoot, we got the shady cook. He can render the supplies edible, if not palatable. What do we think? Man, I hate coming up with things on the spot. Panics. Can't think of any more. No, it doesn't have to be biblical. I was just giving a reference point. It could be anything. Um, what if we go? Is that Isaac with a Z? Except your father's bones. A cold trail. Your father is lost at Z very long ago. The trail is cold, but you have a lead. 1 week ago, the admiral grew incautious after a brandy, one too many at the Parthenian Club. He made references to your father's deplorable end and expressed his regret that he was not prevented. You are not a member of the Parthenians, but your head waiter once served in your regiment. Win 3 levels of Amory's favor and visit the. Okay. So I have to get 3 levels of his. Alright. Let's go ahead and sell the book. A passenger. Okay. Alright. So we gotta take him back. Alright, so I need to get the dark. Oh. You open the Pictures of London Zoology Society, a cautious visitors for educational purposes. Here you see the devil apes of far medley, and the thing in the mirror, and the Catagastor's children, the gargantuan cave snake, and the inhabitor of wolves, the hybrid fiend. NB, the management recommends that you arrange your exit well before time. Alright. Purchase a live specimen. The labyrinth does not sell its exhibits, but some keepers can be bribed. Provide a rare creature to limits. What are those? Some of the siren serpents? Marvelous, marvelous. We'll pay handsomely for them, of course. Okay. So I think that's everything. Actually, I take that back. Oh, yeah. Let's adopt. I can't do anything there. Shops. Holy biscuits and gravy. Why don't we sell our engine? It's not like we need it. What does this do? Whether alcohol. Huh. Let's get some more supplies. Let's get some more fuel. And then let's get some exploring. Officers. Yeah, get out of here. Mirrors and page. Yeah. Okay. So it just automatically did that. All right, so we come down here. So I guess if we always pick... I guess if we always pick the map, then we always know what the map looks like. But I guess the trade-off is that I'm not getting points for rediscovering these places. Because it's already been discovered. Okay. Through a wish list, they swap old stories of this Sunless Sea. We draw near the human canal and the waves. Oh. Yeah, we don't need to fight that for now. Luminescent beasts, like eyeless dolphins playing your wake. I don't like that. Alright. Assist. Continue. Listen for source. Okay. Okay. Now there is nothing here. Men's yearning, burning no more than 199. We have 5. Unlock the 20. Okay. There's nothing here. Excuse me. There's nothing here to indicate to me that that guy is no longer on our ship. Alright, let's figure out what is south of us here. Oh, there's a fog rolling in. Okay. Oh, cool. Distant bells. Oh, that's a whirlpool. Discovered Adam's Dune. Discovered the Iron Republic. That was a whole lot of hit points. I mean, again, little ship throngs. I don't know really what I'm supposed to be doing in order to get money. Like, I get that I'm supposed to be going around and exploring, but it feels like I should be... Oh, you cats be kidding me. Oh, you bastards. Okay. I think I want to hunt this guy. Oh, he was waiting for me. Oh. Okay. Now, what was that other ship doing? Was that other ship just pass her by? Project of driftwood, smooth dark surface, something glinting, glass bottle, just a gloop of goo lies in this. Driftwood. A horrified carving. Someone shaped it into a devil mask and then threw it into the sea. You look at it and you see why. Bird. That's all for now. Even one outlandish artifact. Drinks. Pick up a wrench mug. Chat to the fisherman. Buy supplies. Perhaps not. Shipyard. Cargo. Alright. So I can sell some of this. Some of this stuff. battle? Who the hell am I battling? Are you underwater? Ah! It was coming right for us. Butcher for supplies. There we go. That's huge. We need it more for supplies than I think we need it for research points. Oh, here he comes. Oh. Oh, white sea-bat. The sailor has grown fretful and disobedient, reluctant to go on deck, even in port. There's a white sea-bat watching me up there. Salt's messenger. Salt's got an eye on me. I'll never go see home again. Shoot the sea-bat. If the BD thing is frightening of your BD crew, you'll BD well settle this hash. Feed the sea-bat. If a white sea-bat is scared of salt, sacred to salt, perhaps you'll win some salt's favor, if you believe any of this. Salt, one of the nameless gods of the sailor's fear. This sailor is conspicuous man. Send him to the sick bay. Next preface. Salt. You now have the gods of the salt's attention. You have something of the three gods. You know something of You've lost one crew member, total of 7. You've gained 5 fragments. Interesting. Oh. Fire! Fire! Low risk challenge. Okay. Why don't we send the Z-Bat out? There are no islands within the Z-Bat's range. I haven't really explored over here. You know, I just thought about this. I should probably go back because we only have 1 fuel remaining. I don't think I have desperate measures. Okay, cool. And now we have some things to report, and then we have some curiosities I think that we can sell to buy more supplies and such. Ahoy, Captain. Oh. Well then, give you a lift, but we're legally entitled to take your shipping cargo. God bless the masters of, perhaps not. No, we're fine. We're right here. At least I hope we're fine. Alright, dock. Nothing to hide. Leave scuff marks in the newly scrubbed decks and take great pleasure in tangling the rig. They find nothing more dangerous than moldy biscuits. Collect messages from the harbor master. Alright, let's see here. A very little gift. Man, we're out of echoes. Okay. Follows London. Trying to remember where we all need to go. Here we go. Getting close. Okay. Perhaps not shops. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, we'll sell that. Cargo, we only got 3 things in cargo. Okay. Wow. Okay. Secured department. All right, but it's not bad. 10, 2 for 20. So this is the guy that's going to give us the little gift. I need 30 echoes. I have 9? Oh, that's... Okay. Okay. Take the colonist to Vanderbilt. Okay. Oh. You've lost one terror. Okay. So we need to go back up here to the Vanderbilt to go, go turn in this undead guy again. And get some, rewards. We're almost halfway there. deploy our bat and see what there's anything near us. Oh, so there's the lights. Okay. There shouldn't be anything of interest here again. Explore. It's like a mirror. A skilled crew member. This is the sailor who came begging to you for a berth. He's done good work for this, but he keeps a little shrine to the salt, the nameless god of the horizon, in the back of the hold. Out here, the captain needs all the help that he needs from strange, says strange gods of fair. Yeah, we'll permit it. You let him keep his salt circle and his chalk arrow that night, and you stand on the foredeck, and the south breeze comes from east, the salt's direction, tousles your hair, passes. You now have the gods of the salt's attention. A certain member has become clear. A certain matter has become clear. Let's see. Gather gossip. I don't remember what this gave us, but I don't think it was worth our time. Last time we were here. Shops? Oh, thank you. Hollow Temple. We may not be able to make it back, but let's head on back. I mean, we should be able to make it. We had 5 fuel coming up here. We've got 3 fuel to get back, so we should be able to make it. As long as we make like a straight shot to it. Actually, hold on a second. Let's all clear. Let's step over here, because we haven't talked to the hunters. Doc. Spy on the house. You succeed. Alright, so let's try this again. Let's talk to this girl, because we gain the Tale of Terror, and we gain more of Salt's attention. We don't have any news, so we will just have to call it there. All right. Man, I must be playing this game wrong, or this is just a very brutal starting game. But shoot, it's like I can barely get anything scraped together to survive. It does tell you off the bat that you'll die a lot. That's true. This is very true. It just feels like... Okay, there you go. 5 echoes. So this is money. Oh, shoot. No, that's the guy I needed to talk to. A deplorable end. Yes, there was a report. A King's Eater's castle, an empty temple at the end of the world. Your fathers went there. No one makes their pilgrimage there if they intend to return. One way or another, no pilgrim returns home. I've heard that they stay. I have also heard that they go on somewhere even further. It is a regrettable place, Captain. The King's Eater Castle and its pilgrims do regrettable things. If you go, do not take any of those deer with you. Seek King's Eater's Castle far southeast. Submit our reports. Alright. Shops. I get so excited when I look at this. I'm like, oh man, I can sell some stuff. Nope. I need those supplies. We are clay. Once again, saw something I could sell, and I was like, thought about it for a second. What do I have in my... Oh, freaking nothing. Do I not have any secrets? Wow, I do not have any secrets. How the heck do I not have any secrets? Last time I was drowning in secrets. Alright, I think this is probably where we're going to stop. Manual save. Merciful mode. In Unforgiving mode, Sunless Sea auto saves whenever you talk, whenever you die. You may switch to merciful mode and say manual. This will remove your character's Invictus token. Oh, okay. So we've already saved. Okay. I guess we're also playing on merciless mode. So, there's that. All right. So we will pick up again with some more Sunless Sea. Hopefully in the near future, we will be maybe doing some Sons of the Forest. But as of right now, I am liking Sunless Sea. It's just a very lore heavy game, and so I'm trying to get into that mode. So it is interesting. It is interesting. I've heard that what people don't like about Sunless Sea has been fixed in the Sunless Skies game. So maybe that's totally different. But I like it. I do like the atmosphere it's projecting. So that's fun. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the evening. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I may be on tomorrow night, but most likely I will be back next week. So, good night. Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.